Forensic examination performed by Lydia Marie Curie. 9:42 a.m. SCPD morgue. The room is approximately 19 degrees Celsius, though give or take a tick due to the potential exposure of other elements. I ate half of a cranberry muffin, labeled the Scrummy Crumble by the staff at the Slice of Heaven Bakery, though I resent such a title, as well as the word scrummy, so I dare not to speak it, saving it for later. The victim is known as Jacob Hopper. That's Jacob with a K, age 24. Cause of death is thought to be an overdose, being a known, for lack of a better term, druggie, although he is riddled with worms, which would indicate a level of decay I have not found presently within the body, and nothing is noted about the location that could potentially lead to the body's rate of rot increasing or decreasing, or the benign idea that the worms just hopped along for the ride, which, with limited knowledge I have, means that the worms could have only come from... I'm supposed to be in here. This is not a repeat of the watermelon incident. I swear it. You're not the coroner. Who are you? Oh, you're my new assistant. That's neat. Excuse me. Yes? Oh, right. I'm in charge of you now. Clean the isometric beakers and make sure the fluid ratios are the appropriate levels for a diaminohexane treatment later today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to talk to the commissioner. Well, I'm sure you'll be shocked to learn this as I am, I assure you, but I never hired an assistant. Which means you shouldn't be here. And if you're here, that means somebody went over my head to hire you. And if somebody went over my head to hire you, that generally means that my superiors are looking for a babysitter. And they're looking for a babysitter because... well, I suppose you don't need to know everything. But I think you deserve to know that I am not happy with this arrangement. And you shouldn't be either. I have things to do. Orders to carry out, bodies to pump with various chemicals just to see how they ooze and whatnot. And I'm sure you have better things to do, Dr. Adams. Is that what this says? I cannot read your handwriting. Did you know a doctor's bad handwriting often leads to the deaths of 7,000 every year? Wonder how many you've caused. Bad move there. However, from what I've heard, what's perceived as bad handwriting by the average person is actually a code for pharmacist. Why write the whole word diaminohexane or hydrogen chloride when you can just do a squiggle or two? Sorry about implying medical malpractice within your career. I feel like that's rude. But is it true that they actually use a code of scribbles like that? I believe it would be much more efficient, but what do you think? I've tried asking the other doctors or the occasional pharmacist that comes by about this, but they're generally not looking to talk to me due to... what do they call it? The neurotic ramblings of a woman who probably doesn't even bleed? No, that's Detective Townsend. Weird thing to specify, really. I can only guess that he was trying to render me robotic in the face of my peers, which is unfortunate, but nothing I haven't heard before. What was that? Oh no, I find it rather complimentary, actually. Robots really are incredible nowadays. Think of how much they can accomplish in comparison to humans. It's only unfortunate because my peers don't seem to perceive it in the same fashion. You know, maybe someday they will. And then they'll all see. You know, I don't say this about a lot of people, but I find you... encomiastic. I think we'll get along all right. Just don't touch my stuff.